So I'm back again today, sooner than I thought I would be, but I felt I needed to come and do this video this evening. Definitely something I wanted to address in this video. So it will be a feeding and changing video for little Yasmin. That is who I'm feeding today. But also it is a this would be a definite topic or discussion video. Something that came up on my last video that I did a couple of days ago. I believe it was over this past weekend I did that video, or earlier this week. And I definitely felt like it was warranted for me to come back and just kind of touch on this touchy topic that came about. It shouldn't have been a topic. It shouldn't be, but it is. It turned into one. So anyway, before I go any further into that, welcome to my channel if you are new. Welcome back if you're already subscribed. Thanks for stopping by. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button now so you don't forget. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do new videos. Please, everyone, give the video a thumbs up and continue to hit that like button. Help my video to get around and be suggested to other viewers to watch. Every time you click the like button, it does help the videos to circulate. So, also share my videos. And that is how the last topic of, came about, or the last video. These things that I'm saying at the beginning of the video, I say them now, and I've been doing this for at least a year now. I'll say them at the beginning of my videos. Then I said that I was going to do another giveaway when my channel reaches the next milestone I've set for my channel, which would be 5,000 subscribers. I will be doing a 5,000 subscriber appreciation giveaway at that time, where I will be giving away a vinyl reborn, all painted and completed by me. And it will also come home with a box opening of gifts. And it will be most likely in an ethnic skin tone. So that is what sparked this whole new topic. And it's not a new topic, but for me on my channel, I don't think I've ever really discussed this type of thing. And I didn't expect it to come up with a giveaway. Like, it's kind of weird in a way that this giveaway gift that I wanted to give sparked this discussion, like this whole discussion. So on the last video I did, which I may put it at the end of this video. Sometimes I say I'm going to do it and then I decide not to put the video at the end of, the current video. But in this case, I may put it at the end of this video so you can just click it if you didn't see that video, or see the dolls I'm showing in that video, or the comment that I'm talking about is under that last video. And I had pinned the comment, and I pinned it because I noticed certain people were starting to comment under the comment, and I also felt I needed to comment under the comment. So the comment is getting comments. And that does happen sometimes, but in this case, I felt like I needed to just come say a little something about this comment. And the comment, it kind of goes into a bigger discussion though. And I don't know if I'm going to go too much into the bigger part of that discussion, but it's definitely a whole bigger discussion that the one comment seemed to raise. So anyway, before I go any further, I'm feeding Yasmin, as I said, and Yasmin is the Tate Asleep sculpt by Clear Taylor Dolls. She's sculpted by Claire Taylor, but then she was completed by Taylor Doll Studio, which is the sister company, I want to say, to Claire Taylor Dolls. It is where her husband, Howard Taylor, painted this baby. And then her daughter, Allie Taylor, rooted the baby's hair. So she's a Claire Taylor sculpted by Claire Taylor. Then she's poured into silicone and painted by Howard Taylor. And then her hair is rooted by their daughter, Allie Taylor. So she's completed by Taylor Doll Studios. And this baby, you would order her off of Claire Taylor Doll's website. So Taylor Doll Studio does not have its own website as of yet that I know of. It's still, this baby was being sold off of ClaireTaylorDolls.com. She is the Tate #2, Tate Asleep #2. She is an edition doll because she's all completely done when you buy her. You can't buy her blank, so that's what makes her an edition doll. She's supposed to be in a limited edition. The last number, I know they were up to #3. I don't know. Are they going to make more of her? I have no idea. They were supposed to have, I think, 10 to 15 of this baby, but they are, the last I know, at #3. So if you are interested in this baby or seeing if they make any more of her, you can subscribe to Claire Taylor's mailing list on her website, and she sends out emails whenever she releases any new dolls that are coming out. You'll get an email. So that's ClaireTaylorDolls.com. And no, I'm not promoting her channel, but I do like to share the information when I show my dolls, because usually people ask me, where do I get my dolls and how do they go about getting them? So that's why I'm sharing that. And behind me back here is little Layla, who's looking at me because I'm feeding her sister. She wants me to hold her and feed her, I guess. So behind me is Layla, and Layla is also by Claire Taylor Dolls, and she's completely done everything by Claire Taylor. And she is the Dwayne Awake sculpt. So that's the little girl behind me laying down back there. So that's where my dolls are from. And Layla is a sold out sculpt. Dwayne Awake is long sold out. I've had Layla now for going on 5 years. In July, next month will be 5 years. All right, so I'm going to burp little Yasmin. She's having this Parents' Choice bottle, and it is gray, the top, and the little heart is gray. I love this bottle. All right, so we gonna burp her. We gonna change Yasmin into a outfit, and then I'm gonna get into my topic of discussion. So, as I was saying, I'm going to paint a vinyl reborn. If you follow me, you know that I paint reborn dolls. I paint vinyl reborn dolls, and now I also paint silicone dolls. I paint a lot of my dolls. I paint them for myself pretty much. I started painting for myself back in 2017. I started off painting reborn dolls, the vinyl reborns, and the reason I started painting them predominantly was so that I could paint for myself, because I felt like it would save me money. At the time, my husband was living, God rest his soul, and he was like, you need to try to learn how to paint those dolls yourself so you could save money, and also maybe you could make a little money so you're not just constantly spending money. So that was his suggestion to me, and he passed away in 2016 November, and I finally started, you know, hearing his voice in my head after he passed away, and I finally got my nerve up, got my courage, and I started painting all on my own by watching tutorials on YouTube. And just basically I self-taught myself how to paint the vinyl reborns. And that was in 2017, August. I started teaching, learning teaching myself to paint vinyl reborns. And so all this time I've been painting them. And to me, I still haven't painted a whole lot of them. But I want to say at this point, at least I want to say I've painted probably at least 50 dolls at this point. But a lot of them, I was painting them more so, and even now, to really paint for myself to save money on buying the dolls. I figured if I could just buy myself a blank kit, I could just paint it for myself and save so much money by doing that. So once I started painting them, I found that, okay, if I'm going to keep buying these kits and painting them, I don't want to keep all of them. I don't like having a whole ton of dolls in my house, in my collection. I just never have. The most amount of dolls, and they were mostly vinyl reborns, and maybe I might have one or two that was silicone. Since I started collecting back in 2013, the most I've had at once, I would say, is about 14 dolls. But I noticed once I had that many, I wasn't playing with all of them. They were kind of, a lot of them were just sitting. I had my favorite ones I would play with more and change more and do videos with more. So I began selling a lot of them off. And once I started painting them, the same thing, I decided I'm not going to keep all of these dolls. As I'm learning and practicing, I'll keep some and I'll sell some as I go along. Or some of them, I keep them a while and then I'd end up selling them because maybe I wanted to keep the next two that I painted. So then I'll sell the other two I already had. However it went, I don't keep all of them. I sell some of them. So I have been getting better and better at painting them as I go along. You get more and more practice and you get better, and that's the way it should go, right? So I finally got up the nerve to now say, okay, the next giveaway I do, I'm going to give away one of the dolls that I paint. All right. So it took me a while to get the courage to paint the doll and then offer it as a giveaway gift. And the key word to this is it's a giveaway and it's a gift. Now, some giveaways you have to pay something. Sometimes the person may want you to pay the shipping or something, or whatever the case may be. In this case, I'm not asking with my giveaway for the winner to pay anything. I'm going to be basically buying the kit myself. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to put gifts in with the baby, and I'm going to ship it to whoever the winner is. The winner doesn't pay anything. It's completely a giveaway. It's a gift from me as an appreciation gift for subscribing and watching my videos and being a part of my channel, supporting my channel. All right. So with that being said, I wanted to give away one of my dolls finally that I painted. So I figured, as I've been painting the dolls, like I said, I haven't painted a whole ton of dolls yet, but I'm pretty good, I want to say, at painting the ethnic skin tones. I would say I started off painting ethnic skin tones first. And I think it's because I'm African American. So I started off painting for myself, as I said. So I began learning how to paint the ethnic skin tones. And up to this point, I've only painted two Caucasian dolls that are in vinyl, two vinyl reborns that are Caucasian. So far, the silicone dolls like these babies, I haven't painted any in Caucasian yet. Eventually, I'm going to give it a try, but I haven't done it yet. But I say that to say my experience is more with painting the ethnic skin tones because that's mostly predominantly what I've been painting. So that is why when I decided to do the giveaway, I was going to give a vinyl reborn, not silicone, and it's not any of these babies. Let me make that clear. These babies are not part of the giveaway. They just in the video. But the doll that I'm going to paint, and I don't know what kit it is yet. I even said that I haven't chosen a kit or anything. In a few videos, I might have said I'll maybe ask you guys what suggestions you have as far as kits that you might want me to try and paint or see me paint, let me get a vinyl reborn while I'm chatting. So this little guy I showed in the last video, he is my little Pascal. I call him Malik, and he is the Pascal kit by Joanna Kazmierzak, and he is one of the ethnic babies that I painted for myself recently. So I had showed him in the last video just to give an idea of how I paint my dolls and how my ethnic dolls look, you know, how they skin tones look, and you can kind of see how his hair is rooted. It's a little messy right now because he's been laying down, but pretty much you can see how his hair is done and all of that. Just to give an idea of, you know, the doll that I will paint, how the skin tone may look. Now, it may not come out exactly like this baby, but this is just to give you, he's to give you an idea of my ethnic skin tones. Some of them could be a little lighter than him. Some of them might be a little darker than him, but he gives you an idea of my painting and my paint style. Just so the person can see if they possibly are interested in having a chance to enter my giveaway at the time when it's time to enter, because they might want one of my dolls. They would kind of have an idea of my painting. So now I'm going to put little Malik back in his bouncer. So with that being said, I had someone comment under the video, in the comments under the last video, and I was kind of surprised when I was reading the comment, but the person commented that they are Caucasian, and what if she wanted a Caucasian baby? So basically she's saying that I'm offering a ethnic doll for the giveaway, but she's Caucasian and maybe she wants a Caucasian baby. And I get what she's saying. I do get it. So this is Layla up close, and I just changed her into this Jamie K outfit. She's worn it before, but I figured I'd put it back on her because I love this one, the color of it. So that is little Miss Layla, Dwayne Awake by Claire Taylor. All right, so yeah, so the lady is saying that, you know, being that my giveaway is going to be a ethnic doll, a ethnic skin tone, basically she's saying, like, what about if the person wants to enter my giveaway but they're Caucasian? Now, I have to remind you, and I commented this back to the person in so many words, you have to remember that it's a giveaway. It's not a custom order. You're not doing a custom. You're not putting in an order where you can choose what skin tone you want. Then by all means, you choose whatever skin tone your heart desires. If that particular artist you're hiring to do the job for you, to paint your doll, to paint your blank kit, definitely you're going to tell them what skin tone you want. But this is not a custom. You're not doing a custom. I'm doing a giveaway. A giveaway meaning it's a gift. You're getting something completely free of charge. You don't have to pay anything for the doll because I'm giving it to you for free. So when someone does a giveaway, you basically don't have a choice in what the person chooses to give you because they're giving you a gift. You're not putting in an order, as I said. You're not buying the doll from the person. Then you can choose whatever you want if you're paying for it and you're buying it. And most of us know that. At least I thought most of us knew that. But I guess not. So she's going to get this Jamie K outfit. It's in that, like, I don't know what color you would call this. It looks brown almost, but then it looks a little green. I don't know if you would call it more like an olive. It's in between brown and green and those little flowers. And then this is the hair tie that goes with that one. And then she's going to get this onesie. So basically, she's getting the same thing Layla has on, except it's in a different color. So, and I don't know, I might put these white socks. I really didn't want them with socks, but I might put socks on them because I don't like laying them in their beds barefoot, because I don't like their feet rubbing all on the covers, because that can be a problem sometimes with dolls. If you ever get a doll that is secondary market and you notice that on the sides of their feet, sometimes the paint be faded or rubbed off, or on the heels of their feet, or even sometimes on their little hands on the side, that's from it rubbing on stuff. So I like when I'm not handling my babies and they just laying in their bed, I like socks on their feet and mitts on their hands. It keeps that friction of them rubbing all on the covers and stuff. And, you know, it saves their paint on their little feet and their hands especially. And now I'm definitely practicing more of keeping these satin little cloths or satin pillowcases under my baby's heads, or you can buy even the little satin hats that we wear to put under your baby's head. Now they make the little baby satin caps. I was thinking of buying some of those, but it'll save your baby's hair from rubbing out. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So yes, the lady wanted to suggest, you know, that why can't the baby be Caucasian? I basically, like I said, picked to make the baby ethnic because I paint ethnic babies. I'm more seasoned to painting ethnic babies because that's what I started off painting, and that's what I've painted more of. That's what I feel more comfortable to paint. So it actually has nothing to do with the fact that I'm African American. I'm giving away African American baby. No, it is more so I picked to give away African American, or not necessarily the baby would be African American. It could be what you would say ethnic skin tone, because that's what I'm more used to painting, and I want the baby to come out nice. So I was kind of sticking more in my comfort zone of painting what I am more comfortable painting, so that the baby would come out nice and I give away a decent, nice painted baby. Like I said, and I don't have her back here, but I will do a video next probably with my vinyl reborns again, because that's what I've been doing lately, is alternating from the silicones to the vinyl reborns. I've been, making sure that I'm spending time with all my babies, and I'm enjoying my vinyl reborns now just as much as I do my silicone dolls, and that is definitely something new for me. Before, it was always usually silicone. That was always my first choice. And I definitely do love silicone babies, but I'm definitely enjoying vinyl reborns more. So I've been doing my videos where I'll do a video with the silicone babies, and then the next one will most likely be with the vinyl reborn babies. So I've been definitely trying to alternate back and forth. So the next video I do, I will definitely have my vinyl reborns in that one, and that way you guys can see them again. And I will show my Caucasian baby that I painted. And like I said, I've only painted about 2 Caucasian babies from 2017 until now, 2023. Only 2 Caucasian vinyl reborns at this point. And so far, no silicone Caucasian babies have I tried painting yet. I'm going to have to try that one of these days, just to see, can I do it and how would it come out. But the vinyl reborn that I have that's Caucasian is my, who is she? My Miracle by Laura Lee Eagles is in the Caucasian skin tone. And I do love how she came out, but I still don't feel that confident when I'm painting Caucasian skin tone, because like I said, she's only the second one that I did. So I didn't think I would want to like paint a Caucasian skin tone and give that away, because I don't know if I can paint it good enough yet. I'm just not that confident in painting the Caucasian skin tone yet. So that is why, and that's the only reason why I said I'll give away, ethnic skin tone reborn, because I'm more familiar and more seasoned and experienced with painting ethnic skin tones on the vinyl reborns. And like I said, I want the baby to look nice, when I do the giveaway. So that is basically the only reason, and I hope that it's no offense in me painting, giving away an ethnic reborn that I painted. It's more, like I said, that is just more so what I'm comfortable with painting. Now, the lady, she wants a Caucasian baby, but she has to understand, and for anyone else, say if you're new in the community, and I don't know if that lady's new in the community or not. She seemed like, even when I told her why, that, you're not ordering a doll, I explained that to her. It's not a custom order you're doing. You're not buying the doll. I'm giving it away for free. It's a gift. So you can't really tell somebody what to give away when they giving a gift. Basically, if someone is doing a giveaway and you don't like the gift that the channel creator is giving, or wherever someone is doing a giveaway, say you don't really care for what's being given away. In my opinion, the way you would normally do, you don't enter the giveaway. It's as simple as that. If someone is doing a giveaway and you don't particularly care for what they are giving away, basically, if it's me, I don't enter the giveaway. If I know, okay, that's not really my cup of tea, or it's not really my style, I just wouldn't enter the giveaway. So I don't know why she would comment that, because to me, it didn't seem appropriate because it's a giveaway. That's the thing I'm trying to stress. You can't tell people what to give away as a gift because it's a gift. You're not paying for it. All you can do basically, if you don't pretty much care for what they're giving away, or say because you are Caucasian, because she says she's Caucasian and she likes her babies to look like her, or she takes them out with her, she feels more comfortable having a baby that looks like her. And I understand that. But then that means you wouldn't enter my giveaway because you're not going to really like, the baby that I'm giving away. Basically, to sum it all up, you shouldn't enter the giveaway, because what I'm going to be giving away is an ethnic skin tone baby. And if that's not something you would like, I would say don't enter this particular giveaway. The giveaway is not for you. Now, in the future, if I do just a regular smaller giveaway with clothing or something like that, then you can enter that giveaway, because it would just be clothes. An outfit or something. And of course, even if you don't like the outfit, then you wouldn't enter the person's giveaway. And that is also why I said I will show the baby when I'm done with that baby that I'm going to give away. So that way you can even see the baby. So that way you'll know if you even like the baby before you enter the giveaway. You'll know exactly what you're getting. So that is also why I was going to share the baby once I finish painting it. Whenever that time comes and I'm done painting it, I will do a video, share the baby. So that way everyone who might want to enter, they'll see the baby and they'll know right away, do they want to enter the giveaway or not. But basically that's it. That's the thing. If any channel creator is doing a giveaway and they share the prize, or they tell you what they're going to be giving away, and you feel like you don't like it, boom, you don't enter. That's it. You wouldn't go under the person's video and tell them what you would prefer. I just wouldn't do that, because it's a gift. They are being nice enough to give away something, and I don't feel like it would be appropriate for me to go under their video and tell them, well, I would prefer this or that. That's kind of inappropriate. But I did take the time to explain that it's a giveaway, it's a gift. It's free. It's of my choice because I'm giving it away as a gift. But if it's not for you, then you just wouldn't enter. Wait until I do another giveaway. And then if it's something you like and you want to enter the win, then wait for the next giveaway. Now, what happened was when the comment was left, it sparked this whole discussion. So under her comments, like under her comment, I commented and a few other people commented it. I didn't even look at it today to see if any more people had commented under there, but it became like a whole discussion under the comment. I ended up pinning that comment under that video. Like I said, it's the video before this one. And also what it goes into is not just giveaways, but it kind of went into the race card or colorism in the doll community. It kind of went into that as well. But I'm not going to even go all into that. What I'll say for myself, if you look at my two dolls I have in this video right here, you can see that I collect my dolls in all different skin tones. I love diversity in my nursery, and I always have since I started collecting these dolls. I pick my dolls in any skin tone if I like the doll. That's how I pick my dolls. I don't pick them based off of what color they are. And I never have. I pick my dolls based off of if I love the sculpt, the doll, the face of the doll. That is what I go off of. So as you can see with these two babies, they two different skin tones, and I love both of them so much. So I, for myself, like diversity. I like my dolls in all different shades. I like the biracial skin tone as well. I like dark skin ethnic babies as well. I have darker skin tone babies also. I like them to be different shades. But not everyone collects like that, and I understand that. But all I can say is if someone is giving away a Caucasian baby and you're not into collecting Caucasian babies, don't enter their giveaway. If someone is doing a giveaway and they doing a ethnic or African American skin tone baby they giving away and you don't like that, don't enter that giveaway because it's a giveaway. Now, if the channel creator is doing a giveaway and they also paint like myself and they ask for suggestions on what skin tone would you guys like me to paint, then you can give your suggestion, and then still is going to be up to the channel creator which skin tone does the creator or the artist decide to paint. It's still in the end of it all, it would be up to me which skin tone I decide to paint because I'm the one painting it and I'm the one that's going to give it away. But I could always ask for y'all's suggestions. But in this case, I didn't ask for suggestions because, as I said, I knew what color I was going to pretty much try to paint the doll because I'm going to paint it what I feel more comfortable with painting, and what I paint I feel better because I have more practice with it is more so of the ethnic skin tones. But yeah, it just sparked like a whole thing under that comment, and it's not just the fact of it being a giveaway, and also being appreciative if someone is giving you something. Then also when someone is giving away a doll, in this case, because this is a doll community and there may be a lot of giveaways with dolls, the doll may be Caucasian a lot of times, or the doll could be in an ethnic skin tone, but it's a giveaway and we all collecting dolls. And when you truly love the dolls, a lot of times you don't really care what color they are. I want to think it's that way. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people do more care what color they are, but I don't. I just love the dolls. I don't care. They could be blue. If I like the doll, I like the doll. It could be an avatar and it could be blue. I don't know. But I don't really collect those kind of dolls. But just as an example, I really don't care what color the doll is if I love the doll. Just like this baby, I wanted another Tate. The first Tates were awake and I had an awake Tate and I didn't keep her. And then as you know how we have those regretful sales and then you want another Tate. So I wanted another Tate. or you want another doll of whatever kind you sold. And I couldn't get another Tate awake. I never got one. So then when these Tate Asleeps came out, I was like, oh my God, I have to have one. I didn't care if it was in the Caucasian skin tone. I just love the sculpt. So whatever Claire or her husband would have, whatever color this baby would have been, I was trying to get it. So I didn't care that she's Caucasian. I love her and I think she's beautiful. So for me, I don't care what color the dolls are. Now, it may come times where I want an ethnic doll in a certain color and that's what I'm looking for at that time. Then that's what I'm going to buy. And I've had times where I actually wanted a Caucasian baby in my collection and it was like a certain look I was looking for. And eventually when I found it, I got it. So it also depends on what I'm looking for at the time. Then I'll take whatever I find and I like it and it's in that skin tone that I'm looking for at that time. But pretty much I collect my dolls based off of if I like the doll, not really so much the skin tone I'm hung up on. Just like my friends, they in all different shades as well. All different ethnicities. I don't choose my friends by their colors either. So anyway, with that being said, I hope I got my point across, but it's just, you just see how certain, big conversations come up out of something small. Like I was just trying to do a giveaway to show my appreciation. That's all. I figured I would paint in what I'm comfortable with painting, which is an ethnic skin tone, and I'm giving it away as a gift. But it's like that sparked the whole conversation, and it's a lot to do with color, with race and ethnicity, and that is not even what, like, that never crossed my mind that would come up out of doing a giveaway. But anyway, I'm still gonna do the giveaway when I get to 5,000 because I promised I would. The doll as of right now still gonna be an ethnic skin tone. Like I said, I don't know what sculpt is going to be, and whoever would like to enter is free and welcome to enter when we get to that time. It's not yet. I have to hit that 5,000 first, so please subscribe. The only requirement at that time when I do the giveaway, you have to be a subscriber, and you would have to be 18 or 18 years old or older, and also you would have to be in the United States because I'm not shipping out of the country. So that is it. I hope I explained everything well. As far as giveaways, I'm not saying you have to collect dolls in all skin tones. That's not what I'm saying. You can collect whatever you want, whatever draws you know, your heartstrings, whatever pulls at your heartstrings, whatever you're more comfortable with collecting. That's the whole different story or subject right there. What I'm saying is when someone is doing a giveaway and it's completely free, you can't really tell the person what they can give away. All I can say is if you don't like what they're going to give away, you shouldn't enter the giveaway. Wait for the next giveaway. And that's it. So anyway, guys, that's my baby, little Yasmin. I got to find her pacifier to go with this outfit. That is my video. And I will do my grandbaby update in my next video. So thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Feel free to comment below and take care.